Linux users often chase the perfect distribution, hopping from Ubuntu to Arch, Fedora, Manjaro, hoping to find that balance of stability and power. I was the same, until I met NixOS. It's not just another Linux distro, it's a completely new way of thinking about your system. Today, we'll walk through the installation using the new Calamares installer, and then I'll give you a detailed review, the good, the bad, and yes, the ugly.
Gone are the days when installing NixOS was intimidating. The Calamares graphical installer now makes setup almost as easy as Ubuntu or Manjaro. After booting into the live ISO, we just click Install System. We select our language, keyboard layout, time zone, and partition the disk. Calamares even offers guided partitioning for newcomers, though advanced users can still customize. Then we create a user account, set the root password, and click Install. In under 15 minutes, is installed and ready to boot. Simple, clean, and far less scary than NixOS used to be. The magic of NixOS lies not in the installer, but in what comes after. Unlike other distros, your entire system lives inside configuration files. That means your setup is declarative and reproducible. Let me show you an example. With just one file and one command, Vim, Git, and Firefox are installed. No hunting down packages, no reinstalling manually. If I take this config to another machine, it'll look exactly the same. And here's another unique feature: atomic upgrades. Every time you rebuild, NixOS saves a system generation. If something breaks, you simply reboot and roll back. Fearless updates at their best.
But this philosophy comes with a price. Simple things that are trivial elsewhere take more effort here. For example, adding a shell alias. On Ubuntu, you edit .bashrc and you're done. On NixOS, you must declare it in your config and rebuild. Powerful? Yes, but for quick tweaks, it feels like unnecessary friction. And that's just one example. Another pain point: binary compatibility. NixOS doesn't follow the usual Linux file hierarchy, so pre-built binaries often fail to run unless you patch them with special tools like patchelf or sandbox them in a fake file system. That's a hurdle you won't hit on Fedora or Arch.
And then the ugly part, the Nix language itself. It's powerful but quirky, functional, declarative, and often confusing. Here's an example: creating a project shell with Node.js 18 and Yarn. This gives me a reproducible dev environment. But let's be honest, the syntax feels alien. Even simple tasks often require copy and pasting from docs or asking an AI for snippets. The learning curve is steep. So, should you use NixOS? The answer depends on who you are. If you're a casual user who just wants a Linux desktop for browsing, gaming, or occasional coding, probably not. The friction will frustrate you. But if you're a developer, sysadmin, or someone managing multiple machines, the trade-off is worth it. Reproducibility, atomic upgrades, and per-project isolated environments are superpowers once you climb the learning curve. And remember, you don't have to jump straight into NixOS. You can try Nix, the package manager, on any Linux or even macOS. That way you can experiment with Flakes, Nix shell, and reproducible dev environments before committing to the full OS. NixOS is not perfect, but it's revolutionary. It changes the relationship between you and your operating system. For me, that was worth the steep climb. If you enjoyed this deep dive into NixOS, hit like, share it with your Linux friends, and subscribe for more distro explorations and open source insights. See you in the next one.